Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mr. Rage22 and welcome to another one of my rant videos. Today's rant video is going to be about Rockstar games yet again. My last rant on Rockstar games done fairly well, and now I'm going to be making a sequel because Rockstar have unfortunately gotten worse, especially with the complete disaster of the GTA Trilogy Remastered. So, before I get into the rant, I just want to make a shout out. The first shout out goes to some scrub named Ops on T-shirts. This little bitch made a comment or a couple comments on my last rant on Rockstar games, and he basically went on there saying that grinders are trash and griefers are the best. And he was talking on there, talking all kinds of trash, and he was talking about how he's such a great tryhard. And to make himself seem innocent, he even said that he doesn't buy shark cards. But when I told him that tryhards need lots of money in order to buy their weapons so they can do what they do, that's basically when I called him out, because I called him just a scrub little 12-year-old who has 24-hour access to his mom's credit card, and he's like, he's never brought in a shark card before. But then when I told him that tryhards need lots of money in GTA in order to buy weapons so they can do what they do, he basically deleted all of his comments after that. So, Ops on T-shirts, I just want to say, you are nothing more but a little fucking pest. And the only reason your mother gives you her credit card 24/7 is because she doesn't want to hear your fucking face, and neither does anyone in your life. My advice, kill yourself. The second shout out goes to some other little bitch named Boxing MMA Fighter for Life. Now this little shit went on my rant for my Nintendo Switch OLED. He went on my Nintendo Switch OLED rant video, and according to him, I haven't had pussy since I came out of my mother's pussy. And you know, Boxing, it's funny how you went on my rant video for the Nintendo Switch OLED. You didn't even say anything about the actual video. I doubt you even watched it because you were too angry. You just went on there leaving your stupid little edgy comment. Well, let me tell you something, Boxing. At least I actually came out of a functioning pussy. You, on the other hand, came out of a very damaged piece of sperm from one of your fathers, and then you came out of a barely functioning flat pussy because your mother was the town whore. All the drug addicts and drug dealers knew her by her first name and would fuck her every week for $59.99 a month. And that's how she was able to have you in the first place, because because the guys couldn't afford a condom, obviously. And you know, that's why she bought you a Nintendo console, probably, because of all the money that she made from getting fucked by everyone. So, Boxing MMA Fighter for Life, go fuck yourself, you stupid little scrub. You and Ops on T-shirts, fuck both of you, fuck both of you miserable assholes. You guys could suck my left fucking nut, right one too if you want it. Now that that's over, let's actually get into the rant. And let me just start by saying I am so fucking tired of modern day gaming. Call of Duty Vanguard, Battlefield 2042, GTA Trilogy Remastered. They all have the same problem. They're fucking broken. Every single one of them. Bugs, glitches, and everything in between. I'm getting so fucking tired of it. The fact that I have to worry if a game is even going to be playable at launch is fucking sad. Because we have developers out here who don't put enough time and effort into the game. They just release it, try and get $50 and run off like a fucking whore. Because that's all they are. And I'm fucking tired of it. These developers clearly have no love, no time and effort put into these games. They just rush them out the door, so they can get their $60 and just run off. And then they'll go on social media saying, oh, it's not our fault, this is a couple of bugs, we'll get it fixed in a patch. Fuck you and your patch. These games would not need to be updated, fixed, or need a patch if you guys can just actually finish the game before you fucking release it. And I'm fucking tired of it. The same thing over and over again. No game is ever going to come out without bugs these days. It's because the developers don't care. And I doubt it's for COVID anymore. And even if it is, just fucking delay it then until it gets better. But since these developers are so fucking hungry for money, they just rush it out the door, no matter what the consequences or what the conditions are, just so they can make that $60 and run off. And I'm fucking tired of it. I was emotionally counting on GTA Trilogy Remastered to be good, because I thought this was a beacon of hope that gaming was actually not about to get flushed down the drain. But you know what? Now I realize that not only is it flushed down the drain, but it smells like fucking diarrhea as well, because that's exactly what it is. Games these days is nothing more but fucking diarrhea bullshit. And you know, I'm getting so tired of it, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I have extreme depression and stress. I don't need this, okay? This is all I have left. And the fact that I can't enjoy games anymore because of the very people who are making them is really, really starting to get to me. Now, I thought Rockstar themselves was going to be the ones working on GTA Trilogy Remastered, but no, of course they had one of their other stupid companies doing it, and of course it's the same company that ported the mobile versions of the original GTA Trilogy. What an absolute fucking joke. And you know what? I blame Take-Two for this one. Because maybe if Take-Two would actually stop fucking slapping Rockstar's ass and forcing them to only work on GTA Online, their precious little cash cow, maybe GTA Trilogy Remastered could have been good. Okay? Because there's no way in hell that this would have been the same if Rockstar themselves was working on it, but instead, they're completely focused on GTA Online because a certain someone or a certain CEO at Take-Two Interactive won't let them work on anything else. Okay? This is not Rockstar's fault. This is Take-Two's fault. Because even if it wasn't the company, one of Rockstar's companies that made it, it was clearly rushed to meet a deadline to make money off of precious fans who were expecting to get a little bit of nostalgia from these games. Let's calm down, okay? Let's calm down a little bit. At least there were some games that was good. Resident Evil Village, as a horror fan, loved that game. It was great. Doom Eternal, good game. Far Cry 6, I think it was good, alright? I've seen some positive reviews. I think it's good. Also, it's getting some DLC right now. So, those are some good games, right? But I'm just so tired of these developers not putting any more time, effort, and most importantly, love into these games. Because if the developers are not putting those three things into the game, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. Because games need that in order to be good. A developer needs to put time, effort, love, and everything in between in order for the game to be good. But no, these developers, at least the ones these days, are doing the complete fucking opposite. They're not putting no love, no time, no effort. They're doing the opposite of putting time. They are rushing it. They are putting the opposite of love into it. They only want money from us. They don't fucking care anymore. That's why every game that comes out these days is broken. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but this is really pissing me off. I can't take this anymore, and I can't take the fanboys who defend this shit anymore. I can't fucking take it. Also, speaking of fanboys, again, boxing, MMA fighter for life. It's funny how you say that I haven't had pussy since I came out of my mom's pussy, but if you're simping for Nintendo, a company that barely doesn't give a shit for you, then I wouldn't be surprised if you became an actual simp and cared for any woman on the street that doesn't even care for you, alright? Because boxing, MMA fighter for life, you're not gonna have anything, alright? You're a miserable piece of shit. I don't know what to do anymore, ladies and gentlemen. GTA Trilogy Remastered. This game, I was emotionally counting on this game, okay? I was hoping that this would be a game that I can finally enjoy besides, Far Cry 6, Resident Evil Village, because I did play a little bit of Far Cry 6. I played like half an hour of it, alright? And for the most part, I liked it, okay? It reminded me of Far Cry 5. And Far Cry 5, I liked Far Cry 5. I know a lot of people hate on that game. I'll admit, Far Cry New Dawn, garbage, but Far Cry 5 had a great story, and I loved the villain. Joseph, whatever his name was. I forgot his last name, but I loved the whole cult story, alright? So, Far Cry 5 was a good game, alright? And that's another thing I want to talk about. So many good games are actually really, really underrated. And Far Cry 5 is a perfect example. Like, there are so many games out there that are actually good, but since it wasn't meeting the fans' expectations, they downgrade it and give it so many bad reviews, okay? Alright, there are lots of underrated games out there, and I feel like those underrated games are needed in a time like this because there are so many good games out there that are broken beyond belief. Battlefield 2042 looked like a great game. It looked like a great alternative to Call of Duty. But of course, just like all the other Battlefields that fucking EA has to make, it's broken at launch. And it's only worse these days because so many other games have this same problem and I'm getting so tired of it. Why can't these developers actually put back the time, love, and effort into it? Because they clearly have not. And it's so bad, ladies and gentlemen. It's so bad. Call of Duty is a lost cause at this point. Activision is just going to keep making its developers make a game in the same franchise that's older than the developers themselves, okay? Like, I'm getting tired of it. Besides, Activision's getting too old anyways, alright? Call of Duty, like, how many Call of Duty games have we had? First, there was Modern Warfare, then Cold War, now Vanguard. They went back to fucking World War II because they ran out of ideas. Doesn't that seem obvious to you people? But yeah, GTA Trilogy Remastered, I was really expecting something for this game. when I saw the trailer, I was extremely excited. I thought that maybe Rockstar, maybe, just maybe we were getting back a little bit of the Rockstar that we all knew and loved once upon a time. But of course, it's fucking broken because it was rushed out the door just to make money. And I was gonna buy it on Switch because like playing GTA on Switch has always been a huge dream of mine, and I thought I finally had it. But of course, like everything else in my life, it just got taken away from me, and I was forced to realize what I would lose, or what I did lose. So I'm incredibly sad, incredibly disappointed, and my depression is through the roof now. So I'm really upset these days, guys. I've really had enough. I'm tired of gaming. All right, I don't know what else to do. This hobby is all I have. This is why I love horror games so much, because it seems like horror games are only doing slightly better than the games of the other genres. Right, at least horror games still have a little something going for them. As you know, I'm extremely excited for Outlast Trials. But anyways, guys, this rant was a little shorter. Like I said, guys, I have been extremely depressed these past couple days. Um, I've just been under a lot of depression, and I'm also under stress. And like, here's the thing: stress and depression, like that's like an EF5 tornado being engulfed in flames, and then it's just complete utter destruction. And that's what depression and stress is like. And with that, with a little bit of anxiety. So guys, I've really been struggling mentally these past couple of days, and I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should get help, but I've also noticed that I was a lot more angry in this video, and like that's because like I'm under like the stress causes that. All right, guys. So if I was raging a little too much, I know I'm called Mr. Rage, I'm supposed to do that, but like I understand I may have went a little overboard this time. I'm sorry, okay? I've been under a lot of stress. And the two little bitches who made those comments on my videos really pissed me off as well. Especially boxing MMA fighter for life, that stupid little fucking cunt. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think. GTA, I know Rockstar said it's gonna get updated, it's gonna get patched. Hopefully it will. If it does, then good. But that doesn't really, just because a game gets patched eventually, that doesn't take away the fact that the developers were too fucking busy just focusing on the money and how much money they were going to make instead of actually making the game good for the fans. That's the thing about developers these days. They don't care about the fans anymore. They just care about their money. That's why they make games like this, to make them get all excited and make them feel like they're going to get something good from the developers that they used to love and the developers that used to love them. But that's just not the case anymore. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. Really hope you enjoyed my little rant video. But yeah, anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching. This is Mr. H22 signing off. Bye-bye, guys.